Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and welcome to issue 86 of Build Your Own X-Wing from DeAgostini. This seems to have quite a lot to do. I think we're finishing off the Hyperdrive unit. So yeah, let's have a look through the magazine and we'll see what we're talking about first, and then we'll get on with the building. Imperial Shuttle, if I remember correctly, we were talking about these before. So yes, continue looking at the shuttle. I still like it, it's good. It's got a nice little design thing to it. Yeah, some nice moments in the shuttle there, and then straight in with it. As I say, there's quite a lot of building this week. The Hyperdrive top cover, this piece here that looks a bit like that. Yeah, it does. This one doesn't look quite like that yet, but it will very shortly. Parts providing are all the remaining details that go on the top cover of the Hyperdrive, because we just did a couple before. Now we've got to do like 17 details on this one. So yeah, we've got all of these here, all under the paper there. So that's all of those. Hyperdrive top covered details. They don't give them any names other than that. And some more screws which are in the bag at the back there. So let's move this out of the way. Let's get everything in the way. We're taking the top cover. Lay out all the parts provided which go in these positions. They don't really say which positions, it just they might be, that might be the positions. Right, fitting the large vent onto there, which way around with those bits up that way round. So that's going to go on there. I'm assuming that all of these are going to be push fit and no need for any glue. We'll figure it out as we go along. Right, take one of the thin details, noting which way round it goes, as in step 6. Step 6 we haven't got there yet. Okay, there. That's these ones, I think, is it? Or those ones? I can't tell. It's those ones. Okay, it's those two, and they're going facing outwards, or with a flat edge on the inside. So just like that in there, maybe. There we go. Just like that in there, and that one on the other side. Pushing it in, pushing it flush. So far so good. Nice tight fits. No need for any glue worries with any of these so far. That goes in there. Okay, next we're taking the rectangular vent fin place that looks like a thing off the Falcon. And that's going in there. It doesn't matter which way out that part goes. So that's going in there and pushing into place. So far so good. Let's turn the page and have a look at stage 9. That is taking the remaining rectangular plate, which looks like that, which has got a different way round because it's got two little cutout bits that obviously are going to go onto there. Like that. Fair enough. Take this strip, that's the other one that I was talking about before, which has 2 locating pins match into the matching holes. That's the first bits up there. Again, doesn't matter which way round. I'm sure a lot of this could have been moulded onto it, but they moulded all of this stuff in, but they could have, but they didn't, to give us something to do, which is always nice. You can put your own touch on these things. Then mirror steps 13 and 14. Oh, I hadn't done them yet. 13 is the larger semicircular thing. It's those things. So they're going onto the outsides there. Just like all of those steps. I like that we're working our way up. It makes sense to me to do it in one direction. That's that. Fit these two details together. So we've got the big block and the little round thing. That's going onto that little egg post there. Like that. It's got an angling to that. So that seems to be right. Yeah. No, it's exactly the other way round according to their picture. They've got it shaping that way, not that way. So make sure you get that one on the correct way around. So it doesn't really want to locate. It only wants to locate that way round. Yeah, it's not going on the way they've got it, so I'm going to put it on the way it actually fits, because this seems to be slightly D-shaped, as is the hole in there. So just rotating that and feeling it as it pushes, it only wants to locate that way around, which is exactly the opposite way to the way it is in the picture. I'm hoping it's going to fit onto the thing okay. Let's have a look. Where's that going to go? It's going to go up there. So yeah, it actually looks better the way I've got it round with that shape there, because it fits around the edge there better. Their way doesn't look so good. So there we go. That's that on there. Then we get the big cross-shaped thing, which again has a flat side, and the hole has a flat side. We've got to get it the right way round. That goes in there. Push it into position like this. It is. There we go. Take one of the smaller semicircular things, these two. They're going to go onto there. And then do the same again on the other side. I'm nipping through these pictures in a minute. There we go. They both go on there. Fair enough. Take the hook shaped. Yep, it's got definitely hook shaped. And that goes into, I can't tell where that is. It's further up, but not as far up. Oh, it's just going into there by the looks of it. Nope. Yes, just in there. With the hook obviously going outwards because it won't fit the other way up. Yep, that goes on there. Push it in so it looks like that. It does indeed. Let's turn the page once more to the last bit of doing this, and then there's other stuff. The little blob thing goes into there, again, D-shaped. Get it the right way around. I say use tweezers, but I don't know that would necessarily help with this one. You've got to sort of feel where it's going to go. That goes in there. Okay, that's all good so far. This piece of pipe work, which goes this way around, that's that piece with the extra bit, not the two-ended bit. Goes this way round in there. Oh, so one end goes into that, and the other two holes go into the holes up there. That's fair enough. That's quite easy, quite convenient. Fairly secure as well, I would think. That looks okay to me. So it looks like that. It does indeed. Take the remaining piece, just the one. That's going to go across the other side, isn't it? You've got one hole there and one hole up there. It's not hyperdrive for rocket science. Well, it sort of is, but it isn't. That's just going to go in there. Once again, push them down. Now this is, again, going to need some attention. It needs a little bit of... I don't know about repainting. I might repaint a couple of bits here and there, but it certainly needs some weathering and sorting out. So that's that on there, and it does look like that. Now we need to take the hyperdrive cover and 5 screws. Let's get the screws out. What we've got there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 spare, as ever. We'll take the rest of the hyperdrive that way round. That way round. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screw holes, as well as 2 pins that are going to locate into the top of that. And basically we're just aligning them, sliding it all in place. So that's going in there, that's going down there. They're located, they're not quite located. A little bit of wobble, there we go. So that's all together in there now. No danger of any other parts escaping. And the last few parts of the instruction manual say to push the cover in firmly, use the screws basically. Put 5 screws in the 5 screw holes. So let's start off with that one at that end. It's there. I'm not going to tighten it down fully because I've not put them all in yet. I'll put one in there, one down the bottom bit, down there, and then go in, fill in the 2 gaps that I've left. That one up there. So this cover is obviously not designed to be removed, hence all the screws holding it together, but you can still see bits of the hyperdrive through it and from the edges. Now I'm going to switch out to a different screwdriver because that one's a little bit too thick to get down some of these holes. So that goes in there better. Tighten that down. Tighten that down. There we go. And tighten down both of these. That one, and then go back down to the first one that I did. At the top. There we go. That completes that assembly. Now, it does obviously need to be mounted. It says you can try test fitting into the recesses on the top. I'm not going to do that because that means getting the whole X-ring out here, which I shall be doing next time, no doubt, for whatever I'm building onto it then. So I shall try that then. You'll be adding hull panels around the area, but the hyperdrive will remain removable. That's always nice. I like this for it to be removable because there's a lot of work, a lot of weeks gone into that. So yeah, that's that completed. I'm happy with that. That looks good so far, except for the weathering, but we'll worry about that later. That completes the hyperdrive assembly, and that's the last page of the book. There's no more anything after that. We have a picture of a big Star Destroyer. Is that the executor class? That's the normal one, isn't it? But we're mainly looking at the shuttle because that's what this week has been about. So there we have completed part of the build, extra screw, and that's that. That was issue 86. Definitely on the final straight now. I do have 87, 88, 89 and 90 ready to go, so I shall be filming those and they'll be released over the next few days. So thank you very much for watching. Do leave a comment, a like and subscribe and all that, ring the notification bell and get notified when the new videos are going. I'm still managing to do daily videos on all of the part work builds, so hopefully you'll be catching up with those, and I shall see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.